What's up, Plastic Monkey? Yeah, I was I didn't know you could see anything on YouTube a little while ago. I was just setting up a virtual cam. Hey, what's up, Mark? I ain't gonna be on here long. Just setting up the virtual cam so you can see me too. I guess the mic is working, right? Should be. I didn't change anything with that. No probs. Cool deal. What I want to hear. Mic is working. All right. What's up, Miguel? How you been, man? I ain't seen you around and about much. Mark, you have to download the add-on. Here, let me go back and let me see if I can find this video that I just watched. That one it? Yeah, that one's it. Share, copy. That's the video I just watched, Mark. Yeah, super busy. I hear you. Hello, Ice Queen. Miss Sue. Link up there if you want to pop in for a little bit. Show off the AC/DC Queen. I ain't going to be on long. I just got the virtual cam set up and wanted to pop in and make sure it was working all right. Yeah, that's the video I used. He's got a link in the description to download the virtual cam. And then, I guess you probably know how to set up OBS. You just have to set up OBS and then start the virtual cam. And then when you come into the studio where you pick your mic, or pick your mic and camera, you pick the OBS cam. I've been wanting to do it so you can see my mug so y'all know if I'm looking down or looking at the screen like I am now. Streamlabs, I've used it's OBS Studio, right? Yeah, OBS Studio. I don't know if it's Streamlabs OBS. Let me see. Let me see the exact. Yeah, OBS Studio. Yeah, I've never used Streamlabs, but it is the studio. Oh yeah. Doing monkey's tea. What's a monkey's tea? We don't have tea time over here. We just have beer 30. And I think I'm gonna have a couple this evening, or for me this afternoon before I go to bed. Free plugins and themes and such. Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on too long, Mark. I'm just, like I said, just wanted to try out the virtual cam, making sure I had everything set like I was supposed to. But anybody's welcome to join in while I'm here piddling about. Supposed to be working. I hear you. I definitely can't jump on for a bit when I'm working. Let's go this way.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You get so involved with what you're doing, you forget to look at the screen and you don't talk to anybody.
Well, no, Miguel said he'd jump in for a bit, but he's actually supposed to be working. I can't jump on when I'm working because I'm driving an 18-wheeler.
Why not? The rest of them do it.
Well, the rest of them can have it.
Most of them are on their way to Ottawa right now.
What, live streaming?
No. A big protest.
Oh, in Ottawa? For
Well,
for what?
in Canada. Oh,
For
there's
what?
shit that's going on. They're not allowing truckers to cross borders
Oh,
because they're
oh,
not
yeah.
vaccinated and
Yeah, if they're
all
not
this
vaccinated.
shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're done with the mandates. So pretty much every province across Canada has probably 2,000 or 3,000 truckers and people driving to Ottawa, the capital of Canada.
Right. Yeah. They're going. All you're going to do
And
is experience more shortages. American truck drivers can't come in.
well, yeah,
It's going to be a mess. Hey, Papa Z.
they're done with the mandates, so that's it. They're protesting. They're driving all their trucks to freaking Ottawa. Some of them are saying they're going to just drop off the load right there in the yard and say, "Here, you fuckers, you drive or you."
Yeah, you
Deliver the
figure out
load.
how to do this. Yeah,
Can't do nothing without the truckers.
that's right.
You get nothing in
They
your
better.
grocery stores. You get nothing in your Walmart. Your Amazon shit doesn't get delivered. Nothing.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
So you want to try and restrict the drivers that much and say they can't drive unless they're freaking vaccinated or blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
there
don't
you
know.
go.
I
Here's
don't
your
know how
shit.
people
You
are going to
deliver.
expect to have gas in the ground and food at the
Yep.
grocery store. They can find out the hard way, like they did back. What was that in the 70s? They had
Yeah.
a big trucker strike.
Yeah. You want oil and propane in your furnace to keep your
Yeah.
house warm during the winter? I guess you
Yeah.
better start.
And guess what? Even those fancy government people are going to have problems.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all over Facebook and stuff. Like for us, anyways. I mean, all the way across Canada, they're all heading to Ottawa. I mean, going from BC, that's well, I don't know, about 3.5, 4 days travel.
No, Miguel, it's a lot more to it than what's going on
Canada side.
in California. Why there's such a big issue in California?
Yeah.
What the big issue in California is they're the great governor out there um, signed into law that trucks older than 2011 or engines made after 2007 are banned from the state. That, and you've got to be a union worker to go into port. So guess what? You just eliminated probably half the container haulers that are owner operators. Most
Yeah,
container haulers are owner operators, and
yeah,
you
yeah.
just
Pretty
eliminated those.
pretty stupid, eh? You
Yeah,
know, like hello.
and that's
Why
in
don't you take a look what's coming in?
that's in the that's what's in our wonderful president's Build Back Better too. Is
Yeah,
non-union truck drivers are not allowed into the ports throughout the country. Well, that's a great idea. That's a great plan.
yeah. There goes 80% of your truck drivers.
Oh yeah, Devil. That there's a huge problem. It is affecting the whole nation. You know, and a couple months ago, Governor Santos in Florida said, bring it over here. Well, it don't work that way because now it's got to be trucked all the way across the country. That stuff it goes into port by region. And that
Yeah,
stuff was coming into the California ports for probably west of the Rockies. And now you're talking about logistics coming from Florida that need to go to Northern California.
yeah. Oh,
Hey, Johnny.
it's, and that's part of the big problem over here is, they don't, if you're not vaccinated, a lot of companies aren't allowed to work. And if you're not vaccinated, you can't cross to the States to bring loads or come back. Um, it's just all kinds of crap.
Yeah,
And
it's
they're
ridiculous.
done with all these mandates.
Yeah, I
Everybody's
think
done.
a lot of people are fed up with it. To
Yeah.
tell you the truth,
And I knew it was going to come.
I don't think
People
I
were going
think
to be,
yeah. No matter how liberal or conservative you are, people are done
yeah,
with it.
the government was just pushing to see how far that, you know,
Yeah,
society would be a sheep before they all turned into wolves and said, screw you, government, we're done with it.
right.
You know, and that's what's happening now. They pushed
Yep.
it too far, and everybody's just saying, yep, screw you. We're done with the masks. We're done with the vaccines. We're done with the, you can't work, and done with being under lockdown for a holiday. You know,
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Oh
like
no, don't go
like
see
this,
your family. Yeah.
yeah, this Christmas, everybody was under lockdown, but yet you could have a gathering outside of 50 and inside of 20 in public areas. Well,
Right.
why can they gather, but I can't have like 3 people over from my family?
Yeah. They didn't.
Hello, people. Something wrong here.
Yeah. They. Well, I mean, they tried to do a little bit of that here. They recommended it, but I never paid no attention when they recommended it. Well, I I still had the
Oh,
same
off the script.
people over for Christmas dinner and all.
Hey,
It didn't never really. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest. When you could first start buying masks, I wore a mask for maybe about 2 months, and after that I was
yeah.
done. When I started hearing the truth, I guess I'm going to get banned from YouTube. But
Look, live mail time. Just got mail in. It's an order from Off the Sprue.
oh, really?
Yeah,
He's got some nice
you
stuff.
guys want? Oh yeah, here's some brake calipers. This is off his site, but because he's associated with Model Car Garage and stuff like that. But there's some brake rotors. That's the bill. alternators, some engine pulleys. What do we got here? Spark plug wires, wiring harness stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff coming.
Something I would
I'm still
try to
waiting
do.
for all my other
I don't
shit.
want to. I don't want to spend that kind of money on pulleys and.
Oh,
I
they're
would like.
nice though.
I would like to try to make belts and belts look a little bit more realistic than just paint. But
Yeah. Oh no, these things are nice.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but I don't want to spend that kind of money to.
It's not.
I'm a
They're
little.
actually not bad.
I'm a little too cheap.
It's actually not bad for these ones from him, anyways. I find some of the other ones there that have these turned aluminum pulleys and belts and stuff.
Uh
They're a
huh.
little more expensive than he is.
Yeah, but still, I don't want to.
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
don't want to spend the extra
I
money.
know they're not expensive, but to
Yeah,
I want to. I would like to find a cheap way that makes it look better than just paint. I guess.
yeah.
For
Well, time and effort can make anything
every
like this.
kit, that stuff can get expensive. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's why I pick and choose, right? Like this one here, the motor is exposed, and my Nova, the way I was displaying it, the motor is exposed. Those guys got the aluminum pulleys and stuff.
Oh, okay.
If it's going to be hidden under the hood, why bother? I'll do some
Right.
spark plug wires, stuff like that. But this one here, the motor's wide open. You're gonna see it no matter what, right? So let's put the time and effort into this one. Something
Right.
that's under the hood, why bother? Paint it up real nice, make it look good, and be done with it.
Well, if you're going to take it to a show, you're more than likely going to have the hood open anyways.
Yeah, but even still, what's down there? You're gonna have your fan shroud, you're gonna have your radiator hoses in the way, all kinds of stuff. You're barely gonna see it anyways. Something
Yeah.
like this, where I mean, you see the whole engine, or my
Yeah.
Nova, where the front hood is off. It's right there in your face. You can't miss
Right.
it. You see
Yeah.
the whole
I see what
front
you're
end. You
saying.
see everything.
Yeah.
You know, Whereas, you put it in a van or a truck or something, I mean, you got fan shrouds in the way and, the grill and everything's all in the way. So you'd have to really sit there and turn the thing to really look at it.
Hey, Mike.
Whereas this, just sitting on the table, you're going to see it.
Yeah, everything's going well on this end of the planet. How about you?
I got the doors cut open.
Oh, you did?
I'm just going to I'm going to reinforce the bottom of the body here from side to side.
Right.
Just so that my gaps stay, because it wants to spring open just a little bit. Didn't have too much trouble, but yeah, the doors are cut open now. But I'm going to run a piece of thin styrene from side to side on it, so that it ties the back and the front cowl together.
Yeah. You glued the top back on and then cut it.
Yeah, I glued the top on and stuff, and then cut it all. So the trunk opens, the doors will open. Suicided.
Oh, really?
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
you done
make.
a suicide.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a suicide on them. And but I needed some thin aluminum to put on the inside door panel parts, because it's just a frame, right? So I found this, and I'm going to turn this car into a monster.
Oh, so okay.
Monster.
Yeah, Monster Can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miguel, Devil Dot Games. He does some amazing stuff with aluminum cans.
Oh, I know. I got. He sent
I
me a
don't know. I
file
don't
for
know if you saw a
some of his
video.
rims.
Yeah, he done a video a while back ago on. He had just a chassis.
Yeah.
And that he had scratch built, and he was lining it with aluminum cans, and he showed how he done the rivets and all. I was like, damn, that's freaking ridiculous.
I'm not sure if I watched that one, but I may have to, because that's kind of what I want to do here. So I want to get rid of some of the detail that's here and put a sheet of aluminum over it, and then make it look like it's all riveted in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go find your video there, Miguel, on some aluminum sheet metal. See what you did for rivets.
It was pretty pretty cool. I mean, it was pretty simple. What he done, but it damn sure looked like rivets. I promise you that.
See, I was thinking if I cut it out to the size I need, and then from the back side with a bit of a, I don't know, a blunt needle or something, and just press into it, and that would make the rivets like the rivet heads on the side that I'm going to see.
Right. Yeah. What did you use for that, Miguel? Wasn't it a oh hell, it was what they used for sewing or something, I think. I can't remember. Something like that.
Thimble? Like a thimble?
No, it had like a wheel on it. It was like a little wheel.
Oh, like a pounce wheel.
I guess that's what you call it.
Yeah, it's called a pounce wheel.
A tailor's pattern tool. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, he forgets the name, but it's what I know. I've seen.
They're called pounce wheels. They're like a small little metal wheel, and it's got little spikes on it.
Yeah,
and you just roll it along. Airplane modelers use it for making rivet holes. Yeah, you can use it for leather, pounce wheels on leather. And if you have tracing paper and you trace your lines, and then you put that on your fabric and you use a chalk bag.
Right, yeah.
Take the tracing paper off and it leaves the pattern on the fabric. And, yeah, they're called pounce wheels.
Yeah, I believe that's what he used. Yeah, that's it. He said that's it. Yeah, pounce wheel.
I was gonna make one.
Takes to me what he was doing, of course, with scratch building the chassis and all that, and then doing all forming it, and I don't know. To me, that takes the patience of a saint, and I sure ain't got it. It's like this kit here, all the cleanup on this kit. I believe it might test my patience.
Huh.
It seems like it fits good. It's just.
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's just a lot of cleanup. Even everything like these are the. I'll go full screen here. This is the pardon it that oh hell, what they call them?
Gas pedals?
No. Oh my good Lord, I can't even think of what they call them now. I'm drawing a brain fart. It's the intake. It goes on top of the intake. The velocity stacks. The velocity stack. Okay. And you see, I don't know how well you can see it, but see, I got a little white glue in there.
Yeah.
Those are pinholes. Those were injection holes.
Yeah.
So the injection holes there. They were injection holes on the pulley and the belt for the engine. Little injection holes that you got to fill in, and it's like, oh god, I mean something like that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of extra little work, to me it winds up taking a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of time to put into a kit, but I mean it seems like as I'm test fitting and all, it seems like it's going to go together well, but there's just a lot of little extra things you got to do to clean it up and make it look good. I know it's an old kit, it's just got a lot of time to do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I know that
Robert,
these photo etch rotors And the brake calipers, they're going on the front of this thing.
Devil said there's a 3-tool kit for $20.
So
Can
probably
buy
about
tools
35 for me.
specifically for rivets of various dimensions for like $10.
Yeah. So about $30 for me.
Yeah, it's a very old tool, Rick. Yeah, I know. I know that. I mean, I could tell that with when you got flashing, like right here on where the hood goes, and um, but there's a lot of mold. Everything's got mold lines on it, and not just slightly. No, I know it's an old mold. Um, it's just it comes down to time. I don't have. Normally by this time, I would be getting a kit in
Half
paint,
done.
but not now. I'm hoping I can start getting some paint on some stuff before the weekend. I don't have, but I got a short day tomorrow, so I might be able to start doing a little bit of painting or priming or something tomorrow. But I know
Yeah,
I
I
got
gotta
to
wait.
prime. I got to prime everything on this kit because of the mold lines.
Yeah. Well, I still got a ways to go yet before I'm ready to prime. I haven't even started the body work yet.
You talking about the front
Looks like
fender
it.
up here, Rick, right at the headlights, because they were really bad. Yeah, they were really bad there. And where else were they really? There's somewhere else they were really bad on the body. I know I caught hell trying to scribe the lines on the trunk because uh, the panel line trunk lid goes from the top on the backside and then goes down the side. So that was a pain. Yeah, yeah, up there. Yeah, they were pretty bad up there. Somebody's been around for a while right there. I know Rick probably knows this kit like the back of his hand. I got much respect for you guys that have the patience to do these molds, old molded kits. Definitely.
Yeah. Once I get all the mods done, then I can start to do body work on this thing and hit it with some primer and redo the body work. And
Yeah, I don't normally primer my small parts and chassis, but of course, I knew I was going to have to primer the chassis because I dremeled out the exhaust, which doesn't make no sense that the exhaust is molded into the frame when they give you cherry bombs to put on it.
yeah,
But I guess that's
well, I put
where it's an old kit. Maybe the cherry bombs were added later. I don't know.
yeah, it's probably some sort of add-on thing.
Yeah,
I
39.
know I
Yep. Yeah, I know it can be a 39 too.
so I put these engine pulleys on, and when I did that, I went and test fitted the frame, and yeah, I was now the engine was too long, so I had to go and stretch the frame. I had to go and stretch the frame so that the engine would sit down where it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's something I still
Because the
got to do
pulley,
too. Is I got to make sure the engine and the velocity stacks will with the hood will close because there's also you can put a scoop on the hood too. So I don't know if you have to
yeah,
cut out the hood to get the velocity stacks in it or not.
yeah, yeah. So I had to stretch this frame in scale of 3 inches.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, just because the pulley now sat on top of the cross member and wouldn't let it sit down all the way. Oh, I'll get it all done up. You get another
Papa Z.
video almost.
Yeah, I was going to watch that last one you done, but I ain't had a chance to yet.
Well, I'm almost done recording another one, so.
Papa Z, figure out where some of them hobby shops are in Jacksonville. Let me know. The only one I've been able to really find, other than some board game places through Google, is Hurricane Hobbies, and it looks like it's more of an RC joint than anything. I don't want to get down there too early if there ain't none. All I can find is like Hobby Lobby. If you know where any are, shoot me a text message, because the windshield wipers on the pivot point for the wipers is on the roof. On the 40 is on the cow. Oh, really?
Yeah, they got smart and moved it after a certain year. Maybe
Oh, really, Devil? Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd be interested. I'd definitely. I got my 3D printer. I got the
most ladies.
Yeah, I got
most definitely.
I got the Anycubic. So yeah, I'd be interested in getting files for sure.
Yep. Me as well. Blowers, full engines, engine parts.
Yeah, engines and parts and wheels and stuff is what I'd be most interested in.
Mufflers. Brakes and brake calipers, things like that.
Yeah, brake. Yeah, definitely. Calipers, the rotors. I have found a couple of them on Thingiverse, I think.
Yeah.
Not Thingiverse, that 3D Colts. Oh, there's plenty of room in there for those velocity stacks.
Yeah, I've checked out 3D Colts. I've checked out Thingiverse.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for the velocity stacks. Plenty of room.
Yeah, a little bit of filling on the side frame rails. Smoothing them out, and a little bit on the inside. The only problem is moving that front cross member forward 3 inches. Where the trailing arms sit, I got to move them forward 3 inches as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll get with Papa Dan. I probably have to shoot him an email. I don't have any other contact for him. I didn't think about that because yeah, he lives right there on the south side of Jacksonville, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
Looking good. I don't know. I put 2 logs. I put 2 pieces in.
This old kit actually has good fitment. I'm always afraid to buy an AMT kit because of issues I've had in the past. Yes, yeah. Orange Park is Orange Park is on the southwestern side, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've been down through that way, but 42 and 43. But if I remember correctly, if you go down 295, I think was that, or is that 295 the loop or 595? But I know if you go down the loop, um, and go around the west side, it's um, it's just before you get back to 95. Yeah, 295. Yeah. I don't see what those parts are. Battery. Just before. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Been a while since I've been down that way, but that's where I thought it was. I was trying to get a before Christmas, trying to get a picture from my brother and his wife. I was going to get a coffee mug from them. The picture of all my mom's great grandkids. Put them on a coffee cup, but I couldn't get the picture from them. I even told them at Acme that I'd probably be placing an order, or was it right after? I'm surprised he actually went to something like that, being he's not a car guy. He's more of an airplane guy. Terry, oh, hey, Terry. Yeah, that he does. He does those. He does those lighted plaque signs too. I thought that was for some reason I was thinking Doug done those. He didn't when he showed he done his he done my workbench challenge, and I didn't see a lot of I don't remember seeing a lot of cars. I remember seeing a lot of planes. I mean, that's been a while ago too, though. I forget a lot by then. 39. What is that? got there? 39. So oh, it was Dan that done. Oh, okay. On a Cricut machine. I have no idea what a Cricut machine is.
Vinyl cutter.
And he does the
mainly it cuts out patterns on paper and vinyl and stuff. Kind of like a printer, but with a knife blade.
but he makes lighted signs. They're
That'd be cool.
they look glass, but they might be plexiglass. I don't know. And he engraves, it's got the engraving of your shop logo or whatever on it.
Nice.
And he does the coffee mugs too. Put stuff on the coffee mugs.
I got shop cards. I got shop cards and stickers coming.
Oh, okay. Oh, they are extra on Lexan? Yeah. Looks like the dash is the only thing I ain't going to have to prime. So far. Telephone.
Yeah, no shit. Not for me.
I ordered some not so much decals. There's a guy on eBay that I guess he does some decals, but a lot of stuff he does, he prints dash stuff onto either photo paper or regular white paper, and you white glue it in.
Yeah.
Damn thing's been going in circles up in Atlanta for the last couple of days. I don't know if I'm gonna get them or not. Keep saying it departed the facility, came back to the facility, departed the facility, came back to the facility.
No, I know. I got stuff coming from Model Car Garage, and I got stuff coming from Ted's. Kind of stuff coming from Detail Master.
Your stuff gets stuck at the border for so long.
Actually, Detail Master's not bad. Model Car Garage and Ted's are both down in California or Florida? Florida.
Yeah,
They come straight up to me. They come straight up. So the problem is I get all the updates from during the time that they're in the States, but once they cross the border, all it says is, arrived at Canadian facility, departed Canadian facility.
This is this guy's best model.
Where the hell is that?
Yeah, this guy's best model car parts. Like this one didn't have any kind of dash decal, so I wanted something. See, it's crazy. Let's see. It shipped from Oregon. It shows the next day it was in the Atlanta Metro Distribution Center. It processed through it. Then it departed the UPS regional facility in North Metro Atlanta. Then it departed the UPS regional facility in North Metro Atlanta. Then it arrived at the UPS regional facility at the Atlanta, Georgia network. And then it arrived again at the USPS facility in the Atlanta, Georgia network. And then it processed through the USPS facility in Atlanta North Metro. Then it departed the USPS regional facility in North Metro. I don't know if I have to keep going back and getting it or what.
You forgot it, dummy. You forgot it. Yeah, see, the one stuff coming from Ted's, Naples, Florida.
Yeah,
Naples.
I've ordered from him before.
Tampa, Florida.
Hey, Frankie B.
Ybor City, Florida.
Aquarium.
Then it's Jersey City, Jersey City, Jersey City, Jersey City, Jersey City, and then I don't even know how to pronounce that. Tarboro, New Jersey. And that stays there for quite a while. Now it's South Hackensack, New Jersey.
Sounds like Jersey's is about as good as what we have in Atlanta.
Yeah. But yeah, if I go to and that's all USPS, right?
USPS, yeah.
Yeah. And if I go to Detail Master tracking, where does it start? Rochester, North Rochester, Newark, New Jersey, New Jersey City, Jamaica, New York, New York, and then it crosses the border. Processed through facility. Arrived at facility Canada. Like it doesn't tell me where in Canada, just somewhere in Canada.
Right, yeah. Just somewhere.
So it tracks it all through the US, but once it crosses the border, there's no longer tracking.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Rick. It is. It's that's what they take our tax dollars for. Yes, sir.
And Model Car Garage comes from the same area as Ted's.
Oh, really?
Avon Park, Florida. Tampa, Florida. Ybor City, Florida. Jersey City. Same thing. That Tarboro, New Jersey. However the hell you say that. South Hackensack, New Jersey. Stays there for a while. Now it's Lyndhurst, New Jersey. And then back to South Hackensack, New Jersey.
They forgot a part. They had to go back and get it.
Yeah, bouncing around over there somewhere. But yeah, so whatever.
It sounds like the problem is getting it to the Canadian border.
Yeah. They seem to like to keep it in the States.
I know. I know. I've heard it's hell for y'all to order paint.
Well, paint. Well, normally I use a Canadian. There's two different Canadian hobby shops that I use. But yeah, some stuff that comes from the US. If you
order it, yeah, it's considered hazardous material, I guess, depending on how well. I mean, it is here too, depending on how much you get.
Yeah, some of them, yes, not a problem, the small jars, but we can't get spray, like the Tamiya spray or Tester spray paint, nothing. We can't get any of that. Nope. We want that, we have to actually go to a hobby store. And, well, New Brunswick has one. It's, 2.5, 3 hours away, and it's just a tiny little hobby store that somebody runs out of their basement. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, he's got quite a bit there, but I'm not traveling 3 hours one direction to go get 1 or 2 cans of spray paint. And turn around and come back another 3 hours. So that's 6 hours just to go get a couple cans of little spray paint. So I'll order my
Yeah.
stuff in jars, thin it down, and use my airbrush.
Right. Right.
You don't
Yeah,
want
it's
to ship it
definitely
to me? Well,
definitely the easy way to do it.
yeah, you don't want to ship it to me. And I don't know why they won't ship it, because everything
Yeah, I
comes
know
on the
exactly,
ground.
Robert. Exactly.
Everything comes on the ground. It's not like it's going up in the airplane, so why can't they ship it? They can ship a jar full of paint, but they can't ship an aerosol can full of paint.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I will.
No, but
I
whatever.
I will concur. Papa Z, water pump assembly on this Olds that's going into 40 Ford. Is that engine color? Or I have no idea. I don't even know if I got an Oldsmobile paint color. I think I'm going to have to order something.
What color are you looking for?
I don't know. An Oldsmobile color. I don't know what color Olds engines are.
Oh, some of them were
Oldsmobile
gold.
gold, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Andrew,
Some were gold. Some were kind of a
can't get
sky
it because
blue.
it's under pressure. Oh, Andrew over there, he says you can't get it because it's under pressure. Also, if it is sent by air, then there is a risk of it exploding. Yeah, a little can of paint
Yeah,
ain't bringing down a plane.
No, people put freaking guns and stuff on a freaking airplane. I'm pretty sure, a little can of paint ain't gonna do much. Might make them big of a mess, but no. Oldsmobile engines, some of them were gold, some were sky blue. Depending if you had the regular engines or the high horsepower engines, like the high output engines,
Yeah, that's one bad
Most
thing
people-
about these older AMT kits. They don't give you
no
tell you
paint
nothing
colors.
about paint.
Yeah, you got to kind of know the vehicle to be able to say, oh, it's supposed to be this color.
Yeah, and this is an Oldsmobile engine that's going in this 40 Ford. So
Yeah, you just have to look up, whatever engine that is for whatever year that came out of, and go, okay,
yeah,
Oldsmobile,
that I
19,
don't know.
1971,
Yeah,
1971
these old
Oldsmobile.
AMT kits ain't gonna tell you none of that. Ain't gonna give you none of that information.
Yeah. Most people don't understand that there's different colors. Like you paint an engine, Chevy engine, you paint it orange. Well, that's fine. But you paint it black, and then they bitch going, well, that's not the right color. Actually, it is. If you get a
For
350,
the year, yeah.
well, a 350 out of a pickup truck that has, say, I don't know, 1980s, it's going to be a Chevy blue.
Right.
But you take that same engine and it's in a 74, now it's a high output, which means it's now a black engine block.
Right.
But yet there's orange ones, depending if they were in a car or in a truck. That's how they identified some of this stuff.
That's how they keep
Dad's
us all
454
confused.
Dad's 454 in a 74 Chev Caprice Classic was an engine, or it was orange, because the 454 was a high output. But then the high outputs in the cars were orange, and the high outputs in the trucks were black. So it just depends on where the engine came from, what you're putting it in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know much about Ford, and I don't know if they did any engine colors or if they were just pretty much all Ford engine blue. I know Oldsmobile had some different colors. Pontiacs, I think, pretty much followed the GM engine colors. Pontiacs were old, or Oldsmobiles they're still a GM product, but they kind of stayed to themselves, so they had their own little thing, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I
The
can find
Pontiac-
any information on this engine on the box, maybe.
Yeah, Pontiac rear end was
Research
different
it
from most.
online, bro. The water pump is engine color.
Pontiac rear end was
Early
different
olds
from
were
the Oldsmobile rear end.
blue green color. Mid 60s and 70s were gold. I would go with the blue green on the early one. Okay.
Yeah, kind of a teal, almost a teal color.
Yeah, they don't give you no stock flathead Ford or V8 custom drag with tricarbs.
Later, Ice Queen.
Yeah, these old
Fine.
kits don't give you nothing. See you, Sue.
Yeah, no, you almost have to know what engine you've got to be able to look up what year they came in, and in that year, what color did they paint them?
Yeah, and I hate to place an order for one thing of paint.
No, I'll just mix it, make it close.
No, I don't even know. I don't even know I don't have. I don't think I have enamels that I can mix. Yeah, I got. That's a that's a lighter blue, and I got a yellow.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like a sky blue with a slight tinge of green kind of thing,
Yeah,
almost like a teal or sea foam green blue color. But I mean, are you going for pure accuracy or just something that resembles that? Hey, this is a Oldsmobile engine.
relative. I like. I mean, I like the when I'm doing something like this. Yeah, I like to get kind of close.
Yeah, I just
Categories.
look up pictures of Oldsmobile engines and look for that color, find that color, and then just say, okay, what do I got that can slightly mix to that?
Let's see. Packard General Motors. Oldsmobile. Oh, was that right?
I think
Prizzo.
they only had I think they only had the three colors. Thanks, Frizzo. Yeah, I saw your comment. I haven't gotten to any of the comments yet. I've been freaking busy. And I'm pretty sure your car will look pretty damn awesome as well.
Well, come on, open up, MCW.
Yeah, I think Olds only had pretty much the three colors. It was the gold, that kind of teal blue, and then there was some that were black. And they painted everything. Everything was all the same color. Oil pan, exhaust manifolds, intake manifolds, cylinder heads, valve covers.
What about transmission? Is it aluminum?
Depending on which tranny it was.
Well, whatever's on this motor, that's all I can tell you. Come on, what's up with this?
Most
Come on, open
most
up.
likely most likely an aluminum one.
Shop categories. GM, GM, Oldsmobile. I guess they don't have nothing in here for Oldsmobile. For MCW. Scale finishes. Paints. Engine colors. And they only go back to 49 on scale finishes.
I just look up probably something in the 70s.
The 70s, 64 to 72 was gold. 49 to 56. That's kind of a dark green. 65 to 69 was a copper color.
Yeah. And that should fix a lot of problems.
Oldsmobile engine color.
You must have an iPhone.
37 to 40 Oldsmobile paint charts and color codes. I get a color code, I'll freaking call it in at the automotive paint supply store.
Yeah. And just bring in one of your old Tamiya empty jar paints and say, yeah, I need that color in here.
I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Automotive engine colors. Paint colors, auto library. Engine colors, 5-star engines.
Now you're going to start getting helicopter engine colors, and you're going to start.
Body color.
Yeah, so
Well, it's going to wind up being a lot of yellow. That ain't giving me jack diddly. That ain't giving me nothing. I had one time, let's see, I might have it in my pictures. Let me see. Took a screenshot of a bunch one point in time. Let's see. Olds gold,
yeah,
Pontiac,
gold, metallic
Ford,
blue, bronze, metallic
blue.
blue.
Yeah, I found what I was looking for, but I don't think it's going to go back far enough.
68, 72 was gold. 65, 69 was bronze. Yeah, it was the 400. 350. 350, 68 to 72 was gold. 73 to 77 was metallic blue. 403, and 77 to 79 was metallic blue.
Teal. Right, you talking about using that for the engine color, Robert?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of a teal turquoise color.
Well, Robert Hall says he has a bottle of teal. If I want it, well, what you ask? I mean, I'm sure I got a bottle of teal. I know I do. Am I using that for the engine color?
The colors I just listed.
I got a pearl teal.
The colors I just listed or
Hey,
from
Josh.
Oldsmobile forum.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
they
mouse
had
fell
some
asleep.
red ones. I'm pretty sure it's not a diesel, so you don't have to worry about that color. Yeah, metallic blue, red, metallic blue, bronze, metallic blue, gold, blue. Corporate blue, black.
Yeah, that's what that was, Josh. That was wicked teal, pearl teal.
Yeah, and the Oldsmobile had that kind of a metallic teal color to it. That was one of the common ones, that metallic blue. Either the metallic blue or the gold.
Okay, yeah, here's a. Let's see. It don't tell me the years though. Oldsmobile 55. Oh, that's it's not engine colors. Bronze blue. Sapphire blue. That was very close, huh? The rocket. Oh, they yeah. That's a.
The old 455 Rocket.
Yeah. I mean that's a pretty close, but that's a. It's not what this engine is.
Most
I don't
likely
know.
not.
303 cubic inch. Ain't nothing that tells me what size engine this is. Nothing. It would be great if it would. Then I could go from there.
Yeah, because I don't really know like a whole lot about the old engines or the way they look. Even though I'm a GM guy, but I'm more of the Chevy truck and car, right? I can tell you 350, 305, 400, 454, 396, 409, and many more in between. But
This is just
Oldsmobile had their Oldsmobile and Buick seem to have their oddball freaking things. the 403, the 401, 301. Most of that was Buick. The old's 455. 426 was in a GM. The
Yeah,
429 was in GM.
I can't find nothing that goes back far enough.
They probably didn't have paint colors. They probably just had raw steel engine.
Nah, they were painting them.
If anything, they were probably black or maybe body color.
I know there's people that know 455, 394 Oldsmobile.
Like I said, I'm not perfect with the olds, so
30 Oldsmobile. Now there's an inline 6. That is pretty close. That's a 1930 inline 6. That teal is pretty close by looking at the picture.
still debating if I'm gonna flock this floor or not. I have to smooth out some of these injector pin marks, but that's going to get rid of the texture. And then I got to fill in some, where the side's glued on. So that's going to get rid of some of the texture. It's almost like they made it so it's like almost like a rubber floor in this car. So do I use maybe embossing powder maybe instead of a flocking powder?
Old engine paint. Ah. Well, that looks just like the engine. That might be a rocket.
I mean, it very well could be. I mean, if you're going to build a 40 Ford and you're going to go out and put an Oldsmobile engine in it, aren't you going to look for the best one you can find instead of some cheap freaking Oldsmobile engine? You're going to spend the time to actually modify everything.
The rocket, all new concept. Yeah, that looks like the engine, except for it's got chrome valve covers on it. So it might be a rocket.
I mean, it does make sense, though. You're not going to stick some piece of boring old Oldsmobile engine in something you're spending all this time modifying to put into a different car, right?
Yeah.
You're going to find the best thing you can.
That does look like it. The water pump and everything. So it might be a rocket. That is pretty close. Kind of green. One problem is the metal flake in it. It's a little bit darker though. That's more green.
What, yours or the picture?
No, the picture I'm looking at.
More green?
This teal is more bluish and that rocket's more green.
Yeah, throw a couple drops in. And they are a metallic color.
On those old engines?
Yeah.
Don't look like it.
It
That just looks like a green.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, but especially the gold one, you can see the metallic flake in it.
Yeah, the gold, yeah.
But the teal was kind of like a real fine metallic, almost a pearl kind of thing.
Yeah, well, that's what this is too.
Yeah,
this is
a metallic one.
This is a pearl. 60 to 65. $67, $62. Yeah, that's a Spitfire, an Oldsmobile Spitfire. It's red. Yeah, and that one is more light blue. That rocket. So I don't know.
There, I'm sharing a screen for you.
Yeah, it's something like I'm looking at now too.
Yeah.
But what I guess what I need to know is what engine it is and what year it is. That way I can get the right color. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah, because some of them, like some of them are hard to see, but like, 'cause there's gold here. This one's the metallic blue. You got this one here with the gold valve covers.
Yeah, the gold come in the
but
70s, late 60s, early 70s. That's the only one that's the only one I'm sure about with the gold. Because
check
the
out
gold is
Oldsmobile. Check out the Oldsmobile V8 engine Wikipedia. That might give you everything you want. You know, each year, what color, what engines were in each year. You know, I don't know if it'll give you pictures, but 1949 Olds Rocket 88 303.
That's what I'm thinking this is. It's probably a 303.
1950 Olds rebuilt 303. It's kind of a greenish color. 1950. 55 Olds 403. I don't know why it's not giving me pictures here, but dude. 1949 Olds Rocket 88 303. It's like green. And that's not repainted, that's factory. Green would go to gold valve covers.
60s and early were red, mid to late 60s were gold.
Well, if you're looking at the 50s, it's an ugly green.
Yeah, that's a light green.
No, that's dark green. That's ugly.
Well, this one I'm looking at, it's a light green.
Thing is, looking at pictures online is so hard to tell exactly, you know, is that the factory color or is that just somebody's rendition of that color?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, 57. 1950.
There's a Facebook group. I know somebody in that group will know.
Yeah, there's an Oldsmobile forum as well. 1954 Olds Rocket. And it's got no color left on it.
Yeah, I was thinking 303 once I saw engine sizes too, Rick.
Yeah, I don't know. Like there's, I'm kind of looking for the beat up engines so that you kind of know that it.
Chevy orange and call it good. I hear you, Terry. Well, there's also a GM blue though, Terry.
And black.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah,
truck
you got-
motor.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they didn't pull the truck motor out.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the truck motors had the 4-bolt mains, and they were the high output. Yeah, like
Orange, Chrysler orange.
.394 old
Probably gonna hate
is
some.
red. I don't know, like that must be the bronze. And it's gold. And for all we know, I mean,
Any motor looks good, Larry. Looks good red.
I mean, if I was building a factory car kind of thing, yeah, I'd be researching everything. But really, if you're building a custom car in a sense that,
Well,
the
you know,
guy,
back
the guy
then,
spent that much money, paint the damn thing the color you want it.
back then, they, there wasn't a lot of things they could do to an engine. You know, it ain't like
No.
they were doing aluminum heads
No, exactly.
and things like that
No.
back in that day.
I mean, even back then, I mean, you're looking at, oh, look, an Oldsmobile engine. Okay, you clean it
Yeah, a
up.
great big Oldsmobile engine and a little 40 Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, throw a few performance parts at it, paint it to make it look nice, throw it in, done. So the guy painted whatever color he wanted to. Maybe he matched the color of the car, or, and if he's really cheap, he just left it the way it was, so it's all greasy and dirty anyways.
I'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's the part of modeling, right?
Yep.
Sooner or later it'll come to you, or you'll just
Yeah, because I'm pretty much going to
decide,
stick with the box color. I'm gonna go kind of a two-tone. But it's going to be a pearl yellow.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the fenders. I'm gonna put a black base, and the body I'm gonna do a gray base. So hopefully it'll give me a just a slight difference.
Yeah, 2 different tones. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I got to put down for this yellow. I don't know if I should put a silver base on the car and then spray the yellow, or what. I'm gonna have to do some test panels, maybe some gloss black, some silver, maybe gold, maybe cheap chrome or something, and then spray the yellow over top and see what it does.
Yeah.
See what it looks like, and then pick the one I like.
All right. Well, that was a long enough test stream. I'm gonna get on out of here. It's almost getting close to dinner time. Just paint it holy gunky black. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do some weathering to this one that I really haven't done much of, Rick, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna prime it red and oxide red, anyways, and maybe do a little salting on it so I can do some chipping on it and then make it look oily and greasy and whatnot. Hello, Larry.
Right,
I'll ask one particular Facebook group. I know they'll know. There's a lot of guys in there that are very car knowledgeable. All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Have fun. Hey, buddy.
Rick,
talk to you later.
Yep. Have a good one. Mark, have a good one. Rick, Terry, you still in here? Johnny, Larry, Josh, if you're still in here, Robert, whoever's still left in here, I'm gonna get on out of here. And y'all have a good afternoon. Peace.